Sri Sarvanan. My name is Sarvanan. I am a native of Ooty, the Nilgiris district from Tamil Nadu state. From my childhood days, I was having multiple issues in my health. It was diagnosed at the age of around 15. And basically, the people from Ooty, they suffer from a kind of blood disorder, namely sickle cell anemia. So this is prevalent in most of the hill stations area, in South India, in Ooty, and in few districts in North India also, nearby hill stations. And apart from that, I was having rheumatic heart disease from my childhood. So later I was having breathlessness at the age of 20, where I was hospitalized in Coimbatore, and they just diagnosed and found out that I was having rheumatic heart disease. So since then I have been under medications for my heart as well as for my sickle cell anemia. So around 6 years back, my health issues were cropping up, where I was not in a position to get a solution for my health problem. So this is how it started. I was hospitalized in a private super specialty hospital in Bangalore, wherein I was hospitalized, and they told that I'm having a serious cardiac issue where my right side valve is not functioning. It's a failure. So I was hospitalized in a very emergency way, and the one thing which was scaring me in that outside hospital, super specialty hospital outside, it was they were more concerned about the money making aspect rather than saving a life. And whatever the conversation was happening around in that hospital, this was heard by my family members, wherein they were very upset. So my family members were upset about this, but somehow we made some arrangements and I was hospitalized. I underwent a small cardiac surgery over there. It is called as PTMC, balloon mitral valvulotomy. And after that surgery, it gave a moderate result. It wasn't a successful surgery, but the doctors told that I need to go for an immediate open heart surgery, and they were making arrangements for the same. The hospital atmosphere was not giving moral support nor strength for any kind of mental strength for the patients. As patients get into the hospital with their own physical problems, mental worries, the same issues even I was facing through. But what happened there was, around 9:30 in the night, a doctor came. He told that I need to get some blood transfusions done so that I will be fit for the surgery. Meanwhile, around 9:30, they gave a blood transfusion in that private super specialty hospital. And what a disaster happened there was, first of all, the atmosphere in the ward where I was kept in, the atmosphere was not healthy, nor I couldn't find any kind of positive vibrations over there. I was thinking this is not the appropriate hospital, I just need to get out of the hospital. And with this all kind of different kind of dramas happening around in the hospital, the doctors advised me that I need to take blood transfusion. So immediately they came, they gave me a unit of blood where they could increase my blood count, and so that they can make me prepared for the open heart surgery. But what happened in next 15 minutes after the transfusion was, the blood that they had given me did not match my blood due to some small, there was no proper match of the blood, which scientifically the doctors knew. And it led to a very serious crisis where suddenly I couldn't breathe. My entire body it was like I'm just going to leave my body. This is what happened around 9:30. Morning I woke up, and doctors, they just told there was something wrong with the transfusion, and they told we would like to perform a open heart surgery. My parents, they somehow wanted to bring me out of the hospital, and moreover, I wasn't comfortable at all in the hospital. I just wanted to come out no matter I live or not. So I made a decision, I need to get out of this hospital at any cost. So I told them I would like to take a discharge. I don't want to stay in this hospital anymore. The doctors told me, if you leave this hospital, the moment you leave this hospital, you will die. I said, no issues. They just mentioned in the discharge summary, patient not cooperating, patient not willing, and he is leaving by his own will. I said, no issues. Even if I die, I don't mind. My Swami is there to take care of me. I just came out of the hospital. After a couple of days, I was hospitalized to our Swami's hospital in Bangalore, namely Sri Sarvanan Institute of Higher Medical Sciences, Whitefield, Bangalore. Here, the moment I entered the hospital, I just felt, Swami, I don't mind leaving this body in this holy place. The moment I entered the hospital, full of love and affection was showered by all the staffs, by all the whomever was working there, known people, unknown people. Through their love and affection, I could first find this is the place where I should have come first. I realized this was not just a hospital. This is the real wonder of the world, where people are treated without any discrimination of caste, creed, race, whatever it may be, poor, rich, white, black, whatever it may be, any kind of any community, whatever it may be. The real love and affection of Swami was shown through so many doctors, staffs, sevadals, and all other people over there. Here I was hospitalized for almost a month. I was there. They gave me such a kind of warm welcome. They took care of my health so much, more than their serving. It was Swami's love, where I could find all the staffs. Whenever they enter the room, they tell Sai Ram and they enter. The affectionate words, it actually made me forget my cardiac problems. And over there, like exactly my operation was fixed on a particular Thursday. And prior to the surgery, doctors told that many doctors from foreign they had come, they had discussed among themselves like how it can be done, what can be done. So as I already mentioned, I was having right side heart failure, and they wanted to make some small cardiac repairs, which they know scientifically, like such terms are known to them. When I saw in the reports, I just came to know that they want to replace my mitral valve. It almost took more than 5 hours, I believe. This is what has happened. A team of doctors made a great job in saving my life. The doctors had sent me to a special isolation ward so that they can avoid me getting any kind of infections. So they just put me into an isolation ward. Later, I was there almost for a week. Every day, the doctors come for regular visits. The staffs, sisters, nurses, they all come. They all do so many blood tests. Whenever they come, they speak something of Swami. They give me some positive kind of vibrations, thoughts. They give me some positive thoughts, energy, wherein they often tell me, you are so lucky that Swami has brought you back. It was not just an artificial way of expression. I could feel the real love through the sisters. And particularly about the sevadals, the food, they say they bring it from the dietary. It was Swami's prasadam. It is not just an ordinary food. The main special thing in this sevadal service in the hospital was, I was there for almost a month. Every week there was change of sevadals. So whenever they come, a new batch of people will be coming. So I keep on asking them, from which state you have come. So it was from all over, from North India till South India, all nook and corners of the country they have been coming. So once they told we are from Karnataka, next time they told they were from North India somewhere, in some other state. So like this many sevadals came. Whenever they came, They smilingly get in, knocking the door, Sai Ram, like that, they tell and they come in. When they enter in, we feel our relatives are coming. Swami is sending our relatives. So I didn't miss my family nor my friends, anybody. They all were like, we all are just one family kind of thing. This was the atmosphere I was feeling there. So in course of time, since I was there in the hospital for nearly a month, most of the sisters, doctors, staff, sevadals, everybody became very close friends of mine. They were all Swamis, different forms, giving me positive strength. I could, when the treatment was about to get over, I felt I'm missing all these people. So this was the love which I received in Swami's hospital, Swami's Super Speciality Hospital in Whitefield. I was discharged on 22nd November and I went back to the room which I had taken in Kadugudi. On 23rd November, Swami's birthday, I was there in Swami's ashram. After having undergone a very serious critical open heart surgery in Whitefield, Swami's Super Speciality Hospital, I had to undergo another surgery for my ankle. There was a small deformity in my ankle for which I was trying out for a complete solution wherein I can walk normally. This problem arose for me in the year 2010. In the year 2015, I just wanted to have an opinion from the orthopedics department where they could give me some guidance so that I can get back to my normal walking posture. So in the early of 2015, I just came for a general checkup and I just had an opinion with the doctors in orthopedics. So they wanted to perform illusory surgery for my ankle. They clearly told me that it may take some months for me to complete the treatment. So I had to plan for my leave, and since they told it will be like 3 to 4 months time, I planned accordingly and I came by December. And finally, as already decided by the orthopedics department, they conducted the surgery. The surgery went on very well. It was a very successful surgery. And I was hospitalized almost for a week. I was kept in isolation room so that there was no infection. And the same care which I received in Whitefield Hospital was in double the count here in our Swami's Hospital in Puttaparthi, Prasanthigram. Both are the same hospitals, but I could feel more and more happiness since it is Swami's original abode. And another thing, again it is a repetition, but still I would like to mention, all the patients who come here, I can only see happiness in their faces, and I cannot find any kind of sorrows from any kind of people, whether they are patients or attendants. I could see only happiness. Whether they know the language or not, whomever we meet, they say Sai Ram, Sai Ram. The same aspect, once again I would like to repeat. In all other hospitals, first what you see is the billing counter. Once you enter into a private super specialty hospital in any corner of the world, what they do first is, they first ask you to register, and they take a minimum of some 100-200 rupees minimum for just a mere registration. And after the registration is done, whatever diagnostics has to be done, let it be X-ray, scan, whatever blood diagnostics, laboratory kind of things, everything will happen. For everything, they've got split up bills, and whatever treatment you undergo in ordinary hospital, so let it be a super specialty hospital. There are all first billings, next priority to patients. All private hospitals have a motto. They tell like people first, rest next. They say in private hospitals, but priority is money. I have seen money first, next the patient. In our Swami's hospital, first beauty, first wonder is no billing counters. You come in, you enter into the hospital. Sorry to say, it is not a hospital, it is a temple. Once you enter the temple, you just find out the registration area. You can just get registered normally. There are so many sevadals, they guide you, they take you to wherever separate departments, whether it is cardiology or orthopedics or opthal department or urology department. They take you to the exact location where you're supposed to go, and they guide you through somebody. So after that, the doctors who come and meet the patients, they give a patient listening to whatever the patients convey. And after they give a patient hearing, and they just tell what are the investigations to be done. And from the investigation, whichever they're telling, wherever we go, there is a proper coordination where we are supposed to go, which room number. Most of the times there are sevazels to take us, to guide us, which room, where, how. So all these things are done in a beautiful manner. The patients do not feel any kind of insecurity here. They just feel Swami is taking, it is Swami's form in some other form. It is Swami working through somebody's form, some new form, some common human form. Swami is working. So those people take the patients through to the laboratory or radiology department or any other investigations to be done. So all the patients are being guided properly, and right from the registration till the reports section. They tell the timing, what is the time we are supposed to come collect the reports, and what time we need to meet the doctors for next review. All these things are beautifully, it is a beautiful discipline where all follow, and it is something which you cannot expect in all hospitals. No matter how many lakhs you pay, of course there may be some kind of partialities wherever you pay more and wherever you have your authority, you can use comfort zones. But here in our Swami's hospital, all patients are given equal kind of treatment with all love and affection through all staffs. This is the main highlight in this hospital. And apart from that, whoever are being hospitalized, again to re-mention on the dietary side, the dietary department is doing a wonderful job where they take care of the patients in such a way that they ask them what is the health issues they are having and what kind of food will be suitable for them at the time of surgery. And they add up whatever is required for the patients. So the dietary part, the food is so beautiful. It is, we cannot call it a food, it is Swami's Prasadam, as I have already mentioned. So after coming here to our Swami's super specialty hospital in Puttaparthi, the treatment mine which I had undergone was an illusory surgery. So what happened here was the doctors performed a wonderful surgery, and they've inserted all rings from my ankle till my knee. They told that every day I am supposed to come to the hospital to get the screws tightened so that they can bring the deformity to a normal shape. To remove the rings, they asked me to get myself admitted on the month of May. So June first week I was hospitalized. Again successfully they performed the surgery in the morning. Now I'm back on my heels. I've come for several reviews and I'm able to walk now. After 6 years, my leg issue began at 2010 and right now it is 2016, where after 6 years of time I'm able to keep my heel back to the ground. It is all Swami's love, where he gave me a rebirth, where he has made me walk back to normal like how we used to walk in my childhood days. So it is all Swami's grace. Whomever, I would like to convey one thing. It is all Swami's will, it is all Swami's love. All the doctors, staffs, sevazals, all people are all different forms of Swami showering love to patients. Jai Sai Ram.